It's fun. It's like community outreach, but through the art.
Community outreach.
You'll really be like super shocked, like a culture shock all over.
Culture?
There's a lot of really creative people here.
Creative people? Oakland has an asset. It's artists, and their vision is painting a new picture.
It is actually pretty cool because we do have like a huge art movement that goes on that nobody knows.
It's called Art Murmur. It began with just a few galleries and the idea that art could bring a community together.
23rd Street had a bunch of galleries, but ultimately at that time nobody was visiting Oakland from San Francisco or from Berkeley, and the art scenes were basically segregated by districts.
With little money and almost no audience, it was these galleries that started the Art Murmur buzz.
We were putting funds together to share like basically postcard postage. And then that's how that created kind of like an event-based night where galleries are open a little later than usual hours and kind of just celebrating together with the rest of America.
It's like a little showcase every first Friday.
And what began as just a one-block showcase has developed into a 4-street-long festival. An event that started with a few hundred people now attracts several thousands.
This neighborhood, the art is a big part of it.
Ron Scrivani saw this as an opportunity for his gallery, Warehouse 416.
We first moved in, we were the only people on the block. A few years after that, there were 5. Now there's more that are coming. The 2 ends of the street are open for development, and sooner than one would expect, they will be developed. And this whole street will be full of galleries and places to go.
But somewhere between the music, the food vendors, and the people are the Oakland artists.
This painting here is one of my most recent paintings.
Meet Artistic.
This will be part of a creative discourse project that I'm working on in Oakland, which will promote healthy communication.
Much of his work deals with Oakland communities.
People generally associate themselves with it through the relative images that I use, because they usually depict areas in Oakland, or sometimes the cartoon figures that I'll put in there have a humorous content or a humorous relationship, and people tend to see the funny side in the work, and then they build even a deeper relationship with the work.
He says his art is helping Oakland's reputation.
Painting, you see particular individuals with their hands reaching out to the next individual. And that was one of the main reasons why I chose to begin to communicate and using my art and my platform to put a Band-Aid on the situation, if you will. It probably won't be the only thing that will solve the problems, but at least I feel like I'm doing my part as an artist here in Oakland.
And then there's Jocelyn. She uses Oakland as a platform to give away art for free.
The point behind the Free Gallery is just an extension of the Free Utopian project.
She says not only does it free up space for artists, but it's a way for them to give back to their community.
A lot of places, a lot of charities don't accept artwork, and a lot of artists don't have money, so they can't give money. But this is a chance for their work to go to someone who can't normally afford art.
Around the corner is Dixon, also giving away art in Oakland.
Everything I make is really confused that dynamic of ownership and what it means to engage in the art world.
Engage, a word that seems to be commonly used when it comes to talking about art. And Pro Arts, a not-for-profit organization, says they have been engaging people in art for years, being the center point for art in Oakland.
We are a regional hub. We see ourselves as multifaceted.
A hub that helped jumpstart galleries like 416.
Pro Arts is the art center of Oakland. It's a nonprofit organization that brings together all these household artists.
Artists like Jocelyn and Artistic. But whether it's nonprofits or events like Art Murmur and First Fridays, it's working. Artists are flocking to Oakland, and people are truly getting engaged.
And we have a constant flow all night long of people who are more interested in art and less interested in the party. They're more interested in seeing what's going on and seeing who's out here. They're shuffling through and they're looking at the art.
Now, because of art, there's a lot more culture being expressed. There's a lot more reason to come down here. There's restaurants and bars and shops that are opening up because the art scene made this neighborhood blossom.
It's a very positive expression of the people in Oakland wanting to make sure that something that's positive keeps happening.
It's a movement that's not going to stop, one that can only get bigger from here.
Ooh,